focus on APL Apollo Tubes. Well, those numbers are pretty much in line. Realizations came in flattish on a sequential basis, which was a pleasant surprise. The product mix as well did hold them in good stead. What's the way ahead? We're joined by Mr. Deepak Goyal, the Director, Operation and Group Chief Financial Officer, who joins us on the show. Hi, Mr. Goyal. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining in. Well, earlier you were talking about volume growth of around 25 to 30%. But now it appears you're likely to hit the lower end, maybe a 25% growth. Tell us why. Is there some kind of softness in demand? Point number one. And also the Raipur unit, well, that's ramping up nicely. How do you see the utilization levels or, in tonnage? How does it improve from here on?
Yeah, in the H1, our growth is 30% year over year. And we are looking the same growth momentum in the H2 also. In the past, we also seen that H2 is better than the H1. But due to some festival seasons and some fear for the price corrections, there is some softness in the Q3 first half. So we are seeing as a Mahan, this softness is we observed, and after that demand will very sharply pick up. So we have very comfortable. We maintain our volume guidelines of 2.8 to 3 million tons for the FY24.
But now it's likely to be at the lower end, right? Now it is likely to be 2.8. Okay. Mr. Goyal?
2.8 yeah.
Yeah, so you're likely to end at 2.8 rather than 3 million tons. Is that correct? You'll be drifting to the lower end of the guidance?
It's due to in the month of October or November, we are seeing some pricing pressure or soften in the demand due to the regional sales prices are little bit low as compared to the HR coils. That's why we are seeing some softness in the demand.
Got it. Okay, so Mr. Goyal, you're likely to do in the range of 2.8 to 3 million tons, but going by your commentary, maybe it could be to the lower end. Also, what about the Raipur unit? How do you see that ramping up? I think you were guiding for around 100,000 per quarter. Will you do that in quarter 3? And given that the Raipur unit will ramp up, what does it mean in terms of EBITDA per ton? Closer to around 5,000 rupees?
Yeah, in the Q2, our volume utilization is 40%, and it will be gradually ramping up fastly. In the thicker coated sheets, our volume utilization is more than 50%. So in the Q3 and quarter on quarters, it will be improved. By FY25, we will be achieve 80 to 85% capacity utilization in Raipur unit.
Okay, and the EBITDA per ton?
EBITDA per tons will be in the range of our earlier guidelines, in the range of 6 to 7,000 rupees per ton.
Oh, okay. 6 to 7,000 rupees per ton. Just a couple of more questions. You said that for the Raipur unit, yes, we got that. Yeah. You said you maintain your volume guidance of 2.8 to 3 million tons, but you also spoke about a slowdown in the market. Is this only in the domestic market that you're seeing a demand slowdown, or are you noticing it in exports as well? And what is the contribution, what is the outlook on the exports business over the next 1 year?
In the front of export business, we are very bullish. In the export markets, we are expanding very sharply. And for the next quarter ends, we will come up with our Dubai units also. So we are seeing 10% sales volumes will be covered from the export or Dubai units by FY25 or 26 maybe.
So 10%, that's what you had targeted earlier as well, exports as a percentage of sales once your capacity ramp up is completed. But in terms of the absolute growth, what are we looking at on the export business? What is the growth trajectory that you can expect over the next 2 years since demand is picking up?
Yeah, it will be 3 times of the at present sales volume. Currently, we are doing 1 lakh tons of the sales volume yearly basis. So we are looking for at least 3 lakhs in the next 2 years.
Mr. Goyal, good morning. This is now heavy election season, state elections, etc. Does it have any impact at all? And then there's general elections next year. Is there usually, do you see any slowdown? I mean, other companies we've spoken with, and this not exactly your segment, but on the on companies like you on the infra side, they tell us that orders get bunched up before the cycle begins, and then there is a bit of a lull for a few months. Is that what you see as well?
No, sir. No, we are not seeing any demand pressures due to the elections. We are very bullish due to the elections also, because at the end of the before starting the election seasons, a lot of the government's orders and very good demands for the project segments will come up. So we are bullish for the elections.
Okay, all right. Give us a couple of more details then, sir. The EBITDA per ton on a consolidated basis for this year will be 5,000 rupees, right?
Yeah, we are targeting 5,000 rupees, sir.
Got it. And also your ad spends, I'm looking at it, a lot of these stars you all have signed up, whether it is Mr. Bachchan, Akshay Kumar, I think Tiger Shroff as well, you all have signed all of them on. So what was your ad spend, say, in the previous year? And where is it likely to head to because you have done these big signings?
Yeah, in the past, our ad budget is around 20 to 30 crores only. So this year and for the next years, we are doubling it. And we are going for the aggressive advertisements campaigns. We cover TV hoardings, flex boards, architect meets, customer meets, builders meets.
So, Mr. Goyal, so, Mr. Goyal, you're talking about normally the ad spend is around 30 crores. This year you'll end at around 50 crores. Did we get that correct?
Yeah, 50 to 60 crores.
Final question, the street, they like your business, they like what you'll have done. They're only a little skeptical about the promoter entity because there could be some funding that's required for the promoter's NBFC unit. Any further stake sale from the promoter entity or that's done? And is the NBFC well funded now?
It's done, sir. It's well funded and it's growing greatly.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So no more promoter selling, right?
No more promoters.
Okay, all right. I think the street would love to hear that. Thanks a lot for joining in. Appreciate your thoughts. That's APL Apollo.